Holy hell, I know I'm a good battler, but I don't know how I did it. I actually broke Slurpuff. And I'm not even like, I'm just gonna say this right now, this isn't a gag, this isn't comedy, this isn't me being like, I just made this guy OP. No, he is legitimately OP. The strategy I came up with him rivals my Snorlax. It rivals my Snorlax, the strongest Pokemon I've ever made for my game, on my team ever. He gets 7 stat boosts in the first turn, if you play this correctly. 7 stat boosts. I think that actually might be a personal record for Pokemon by not using Belly Drum or something to get 7 stat boosts in one turn. I was looking, I'm like, okay, this guy's going to be impossible to come up with something good for. And then I saw his hidden ability. Unburden. Speed is doubled once a held item is used. And then I just started thinking, I'm like, okay, held items. How can I pop a held item first turn to get him going? And then I saw the Absorb Bulb and Luminous Moss. Whenever you're hit by a water-type move, you gain 2 stages of special attack or 2 stages of special defense. In this case, we're going to be using Luminous Moss because it's 2 stages of special defense. Other things he learns. Cotton Spore. Or Cotton Guard, I think. Where is it? Cotton Guard. Protects itself by wrapping its body in soft cotton. Raises defense stat by 3 stages. So, I've figured out what to do immediately at that point. His stats are also pretty good. They're not the best, but he can have some tankiness to him. He has decent hit points, good defense, and he has a pretty okay special defense. So I was thinking, what you want to do is get a Greninja, because Greninja is pretty useful, and give him a hindering nature. I think this is the first time I've ever used a strategy that specifically goes for hindering nature. A hindering nature in special attack. First turn, Greninja, Surf. Surf is going to hit you. It's not going to do a lot of damage, so it pops your Luminous Moss, and at the same time you're getting 2 special defense stages and 2 speed stages from Luminous Moss getting consumed. Then you use Cotton Guard for that turn. And now you have 2 special defense, 2 speed, and then 3 defense. Next turn, you can have Greninja use Mat Block, or whatever that is where it blocks incoming attacks for the turn, to use Calm Mind. Now you have 9 stat boosts in one turn, and you're ready to sweep. You're going to have over 200 or over 400 speed. You're going to have 3 stages in defense and special defense, and then 1 stage in special attack. This is why it rivals Snorlax. In 2 turns, you get more of a setup than Snorlax gets in 2 turns. His base stats aren't stronger than Snorlax's, but it gives a lot to be able to do this, and it's just insane. So, now we're trying to come up with the hard thing, how to make this work. Because his stats aren't the best, so let's come up with some good natures and whatnot. I say since you're getting hit by a special defense move initially, you're going to want some special defense, but you're not going to need a lot because it's going to get boosted immediately. So I was actually thinking to go for a defensive nature, and then putting maybe 120 EVs into a defensive nature, putting 200 and... yeah, I'd say putting maybe 180 in special defense, and then the rest in hit points. This way your hit points should be about 350, 360. Your defense will be around trying to come up with a reasonable number here, maybe 270. And then your special defense will be around 240, 235, 240. Pretty much, so you're going to tank that Surf pretty well. And by the time you use Cotton Guard, like, you're going to be set up really well. Mat Block prevents you taking any more damage while you just round out all of your stats. And then the rest of his moveset is pretty straightforward. So you're going to have Draining Kiss and Wish on top of Cotton Guard and Calm Mind. Because Wish is hilarious. I'm like trying to figure out this scenario. So Draining Kiss, you'll have 1 special attack stage, and you can constantly get more since you're going to be a hyper tank now. And you'll actually have a pretty strong special attack from that boost because his base special isn't that bad, honestly. So you can, you know, Draining Kiss, if you hit a dragon type, you're going to get a lot of health back. And after that, you can set up a Wish, go into a Calm Mind, do Draining Kiss on that same turn that your Wish is going to go through. So then you're almost back to full and you're ready to restart. So every time you go through a cycle, you're going to have more special attack and more pain. All of a sudden, he is a tank and he is strong. just because of his ability. If he didn't have unburden, I would find it really hard to use, and Cotton Guard, because 3 stages of defense in 1 turn. So, that's my strategy for him. I didn't think it'd be possible, but apparently he's incredibly strong too. I don't know what kind of use he would have in a counter metagame, but if you want to set up something that would be ferocious, this Cotton Candy can do it. So, hope you like this video. I'm going to keep throwing out strategy videos. I'm trying to figure out like a good how many I can do, like 1 every other day, 1 a day. Trying to not burn myself out, because there are only so many strategies I can do. You know, 6 months down the road, I might be like, oh god, how do I break Garbodor? He's going to be so hard to come up with a strategy for. Or is he? Alright, hope you like this video. Comment, subscribe, do all those good things, and most importantly, have a nice day.